Imagine if $20 a day could turn into over $500,000. Sounds crazy, right?
How? Hold on, bro. How?
But here's the thing. Instead of spending that 20 bucks on takeout, coffee, or impulse buys, what if you invested it? Over time, with the power of compound interest and the stock market's historical growth, that small daily choice could transform your financial future. Want to know how? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into how saving and investing $20 a day could make you rich, and why starting now is the key to success. $20 doesn't seem like much. It's a quick lunch, a round of drinks, or a few items tossed into your shopping cart. But here's the thing, those little expenses add up fast. What if instead of spending that money, you saved it? Or better yet, invested it? Over 20 years, those $20 decisions could grow into a financial windfall. Today, we'll explore two paths, saving $20 a day and investing it. By the end, you'll see the difference between these strategies, learn how compound interest works its magic, and understand how even small choices can lead to life-changing results. Meet Emily. She's 30 years old and spends about $20 a day on extras like coffee, snacks, and impulse purchases. One day, Emily decides to make a change. She starts bringing her coffee from home and packs lunches instead of eating out. Every day, she sets aside $20 in a savings account. Let's do the math. $20 a day adds up to $600 a month. Over a year, that's $7,300. After 20 years, Emily has saved $146,000. But here's the thing, most savings accounts offer an annual return of around 1%. With that tiny bit of interest, her savings grow to about $154,200 over 20 years. Not bad, but here's the catch. Inflation, which averages 3% a year, eats away at the value of her money. So, while Emily's savings grow in dollars, her buying power shrinks. Saving is a good start, but there's a better way. Let's see what would happen if you would invest your money instead of hiding it away in a simple savings account. Let's meet Jake. Jake is also 30 years old, and like Emily, he decides to stop spending $20 a day on unnecessary extras. But instead of saving his money in a low-interest account, Jake invested in the stock market. Historically, the US stock market has delivered an average annual return of 10% before inflation and about 7% adjusted for inflation. So, what happens to Jake's money? Let's break it down. In the first year, Jake invests $7,300. With a 10% return, his account grows to about $8,030 by the end of the year. By year 5, Jake has invested $36,500. With compounding interest, his portfolio grows to $47,284. At year 10, Jake's total contributions of $73,000 grow to $101,946. And here's where the magic of compounding really kicks in. After 20 years, Jake has contributed $146,000, but his investments have grown to a jaw-dropping $444,130. That's right, $444,000 from 20 bucks a day. And Jake didn't need a windfall or a six-figure salary. He simply made a consistent choice to invest. Now let's imagine Jake started even earlier. What if he began investing $20 a day at age 20 instead of 30? Over 40 years, Jake's total contributions would amount to $292,000. But thanks to the stock market's historical returns, his investments would grow to an astonishing $2,653,120. That's the magic of time and compounding. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. It's not about timing the market. It's about spending time in the market. The key takeaway? Start as early as possible and stay consistent, even if the amounts seem small. Those small daily habits add up to massive results over time. Let's talk about sacrifices. Giving up $20 a day might sound simple, but in reality, it's a challenge. Maybe it means skipping your morning coffee run, bringing lunch to work, or cutting back on entertainment subscriptions. But here's the thing. It's not about giving up everything you love. It's about making intentional choices. Instead of buying coffee every morning, Jake learns to make a perfect latte at home. Instead of ordering takeout, he masters a few quick, delicious recipes. And instead of binging on every streaming service, he sticks to just one. Here's the secret: once you see your investments grow, the sacrifices don't feel like sacrifices anymore. Watching your money compound and grow becomes far more satisfying than those fleeting expenses. Now, let's dream a little. What could you do with $444,000? Or $2,653,000? You could buy your dream home, start your own business, or retire early. Maybe you'd set up a college fund for your kids, take that bucket list trip around the world, or simply enjoy the peace of mind that comes with financial security. The beauty of investing isn't just about the numbers, it's about the freedom it gives you. Freedom to make choices. Freedom to take risks. Freedom to live life on your terms. Here's what we've learned. First, saving $20 a day is a great start. You'll build a solid safety net and develop good financial habits. But investing? That's where the real growth happens. Second, compound interest is your best friend. The longer you leave your money invested, the more it grows. Finally, small daily choices add up. $20 might not seem like much, but over time, it can turn into hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. So, what's the takeaway? Saving $20 a day for 20 years will give you about $154,000. But if you invest that same amount in the stock market, you could grow it to over $444,000. And if you start early and stay consistent, that number climbs into the millions. Now it's your turn. What will you do with your $20 a day? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this with someone who needs a little financial motivation. Remember, the best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time is today.